Okay, so Cranium Crew, we're going to take a little sidestep away from some End KAF products. A little bit about me. You probably know I like items that punch above their weight class. And this is a bit of a vintage visit today. So I'm a big fan of Kenwood products because I sold them back in the 80s and 90s. But this is my pride and joy. Sorry, I had dental surgery. I'm not talking that great today. But this is my Kenwood mini system from Japan. You couldn't even buy it in North America. So the Japanese kept all the good stuff for themselves. So I'm going to do a reverse angle on the viewer and show you a quick little thing about what it is. Okay, so this is well, there we go. It's a Kenwood, mini system. So the weight of this was quite significant. I don't know the power on it, but suffice it to say it was high current and it's significant power. On top of it is a actually it's a parametric equalizer for to go in and adjust the tone and all kinds of stuff. I bought it because it was part of the system. I didn't necessarily want it. Every now and then I spend a few minutes and I play around with it, but the amplifier is really amazing on it. So here you've got all your inputs, and you know, there's something satisfying about having a manual tactile experience, like click, click. And here it's got two pairs of speakers, A and B, and you've got a mute, and then you also have a direct input for the CD player. So in other words, it bypasses the tone controls. So it's exactly what is on the CD without any bass and treble or loudness applied to it. And of course your volume control. And then further down, you've got your balance, bass control and treble. And probably one of the best sounding CD players I've ever seen. This is a 7002 as well, CD player. The sound on this is just phenomenal. I haven't really heard anything that comes close to it. I believe this product came out in 1997. So 30 years old. The fellow that had it had the boxes, the owner's manuals, everything for it. So to me, I've made it a combination of vintage and new equipment. I've got streaming stuff connected to it. But what a lot of people don't know is Japan ran on 100-volt power. Now, a lot of people said that you could just run, typical North American 110 or 120, but I decided against that. I went, oh my gosh, if I ever blow it up, I'll never find another one. So that, now step-down converters, or step up from 110 to 240, they're a dime a dozen. To get a 120 down to a 100, you had to buy this little grommet here. And I think I paid almost $200 Canadian for it. But, I bought the stereo system really inexpensively from a fellow whose brother was in the military, and when he passed away, all of the items in his storage locker went to his brother. So I bought it on Kijiji, which is Canada's version of Craigslist. So if Club Cranium or the Cranium Crew, you guys like this, I'll spend a little more time on it and do a real in-depth review. Why I'm looking at this today is I'm hooking up, I found in my storage unit, there's the mini CD player that comes with it. And I also have the cassette deck that comes with it. And I bought a few mini discs. I'll probably only ever play it once, but collecting can be a disease, so I wanted the complete system, mini disc, tape player, amp, EQ, and what have you. So if there's interest in it, I'll go and do a kind of as a fun thing on the side. I will do a more in-depth look at this equipment, and we'll do a bit of the history of it. Okay, everybody, it's Saturday. Happy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying some nice weather where you are, or listening to some good tunes. So thanks again for everybody's support. And if you like what I'm doing here, I know it's the whole like and subscribe thing, but I want to build a community. I want to carve out a lane for us on YouTube where we're not just spec crazy, or saying this is the replace everything else, throw out all your gear and buy one device, which just flat out isn't true. So I mean, if you're upgrading something from what you've got at home, guess what? You bought a high-end piece of equipment. So again, I'm going to hook up this mini disc player and give it a listen, and probably listen to it once and put the mini disc back in the box. Okay, again, everybody, have a great weekend. Cheers.